Don't send me videos like this. Just do not send me videos like this. Because videos like this turn me into a coon. Okay? Straight up. Videos like this turn me into a self-hating coon. It makes me want to run as far away from the black community as humanly possible. It makes me want to jump up and say, where the white women at? It makes me just totally want to disassociate with, the black community and all black people and recognize that the black people who are smart and intelligent are just, sporadically dispersed like a bunch of archipelagos, and you'd be lucky if you come across, five in your lifetime that you can actually converse with and relate to and maybe possibly do something with. The vast majority of black people are just retarded, and they will stay in their predicament, and they will stay in the ghetto, and there is no solution. There is no, economic development in the black community. There's no sense of self-preservation. You start talking about self-defense and arming, black people arming themselves, and looking at the world from the standpoint of a hostile environment that they must respond to in order to survive. Okay. When I listen to videos like this, I mean, this is as bad as the male version of the female sex. Okay. When I listen to videos like this, and then I go in and I'm, reading the comments, and, I know why the women co-sign this, right? Because there's no patriarch in the black community. There's no structure. There's just nothing. And the women want something to make them feel good, and they want something they have like zero guidance, just absolutely none. Absolutely none. Just no guidance. I try to give women the benefit of the doubt when it comes to things like common sense, especially the women who jump up and all they do is shit talk and talk about they know what they're doing and they're go-getters and they're out here in corporate America, they're doing it big and the black woman's strong and independent. You gotta listen to all the like them black third wave feminist type of women, right? And they talk a whole bunch of shit, and I so want to be able to hold them accountable, and I so want to be able to just body slam them when they make an error and they make a mistake, which is essentially what they do, when men fuck up or when men make an error, right? When you're trying to present patriarchy and you're coming from the standpoint of, being, the sons of failed patriarchs, that's a burden, a scarlet letter that you have to carry with you. So you're not allowed to make any sort of mistakes or errors, right? Because the women are looking for anything to dismiss, this sort of, male-led patriarchal structure that they don't want to believe in any goddamn way. Again, they want responsibility devoid of leadership. And when you get brothers that go up here and they talk all this dumbass hotep shit, magical DNA and ancient souls and consciousness and wokeness and everything, and the women co-sign it because one, he's praising the women, talking about how wonderful and great they are. Second thing he's doing is, he's talking about how, things aren't getting done because, the black man just isn't falling in line and he's just not doing it. And if he was to listen to the divine energy of the black woman and divine female principles, then everything would be okay, right? Which is, again, the situation of, every other group in the world is patriarchal. The black community is not naturally patriarchal. We're on some other fucking bullshit that, Africa got conquered underneath when people want to say that's what we were under. But, again, the back and forth between, no, it was because the black man, long before the European came, he had stepped away from the divine female principle. And that's how Africa, the continent of Africa, got conquered because the black man didn't listen to the black woman. Um, I mean, just retardedness. I mean, like, seriously speaking, if you want to see me disappear and not make videos for a very long time, or just like just leave whatever videos I have up on YouTube, and whatever, they get flagged, or I just literally just fade away. Keep sending me bullshit like this. The whole comment section is littered with black women who are praising this dude. And I mean, I'll put the link in the description box. You need to read through that motherfucker. None of these women know that these guys talking all this bean pie selling hotep magical bullshit. They ain't gonna build shit. These men are not equipped to go out there and compete against other races of men. And they'll very quickly convince you that having a competition with other races of men that's based on the male ego, that's not how the world's supposed to operate, brother. We supposed to operate in modern Western society on some magical spiritual shit, while we know we the most powerless group. We don't have any ability to defend ourselves. We don't control the economic landscapes of our own community. Like, I just don't understand where black people think that they operate in a parallel universe, to the whole rest of the world. And they think that if they get in touch or in tune with this parallel universe, that somehow that's going to dissolve all of the realities of the world. You know, just retarded shit. Just retarded shit. It's like it reminds me of, like, I was watching some documentary about the freaking the Yom Kippur War, of Israel and shit like that. These motherfuckers had tanks, and Arabs with their Qurans tried to go at the tanks with men, on cavalry, on horseback and shit. I'm like, are you retarded? You gonna go up against a tank with a horse? You know what I'm saying? Go play Battlefield 1, on PlayStation 4, Xbox, or some shit like that, and take your character and try to go up against a fucking tank with a freaking horse, and you tell me how you do, you know? At least in the game, you can throw these grenades that detonate the tank and blow it, or explode and shit like that. But I'm like, you think that's how that shit went down in real life? I mean, this is retarded. I mean, it's so sad because, and see, this goes back to that whole KRS-One thing, about all this woman stroke. And here's what disgusts me the most, right? This video was published December 15, 2017. And it has 40,000 views, almost 41,000 views. And this dude has 99,000 subscribers. And I'm like, so again, videos about economics, nope, low views. Videos about actual, real, tangible, visceral solutions for the black community, low views. Videos that are contrary to the feel-goodery that everybody wants to hear, low views. Just videos that are talking like real shit, low views. Videos about black people self-defense, low views, right? Videos that talk about fuckery, views out the wazoo. Videos talking about celebrity gossip and shit, videos out the wazoo. Videos talking about some magical ass bullshit about, well, the reason why the black community has fallen apart is because the black man doesn't respect the black woman in the wombiverse, and divine female principles and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I want to see all you hotep motherfuckers go out here and build some shit. That's what I want to see. I want to see all you to go out there, day in and day out. Get up 5 o'clock in the morning to open up your business in the black community, to service the community. Close up at 7 o'clock at night. I want you to see you do this shit day in and day out. What I mean? Be the construction workers, be the guys, building and everything else like that, right? Just tirelessly out there, and listen to the instructions of women who not only aren't doing the work, but they don't even know how to do the work. But yet you're claiming that you're going to respect some sort of mystical, magical knowledge or wisdom that you think that they have about shit that they don't do, which is why it's not getting done by them in the black community currently. But apparently, via the mystical cosmos of the universe and all this other shit, they divinely have all the answers. And the problem in the black community is that the black man does not only doesn't do, but he doesn't listen to the black woman and all of her wisdom about shit that we can clearly see they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay? That's Yonks 85. He hit me up, and it's just retarded. It's just retarded. I mean, I want to see these dudes go out there and do all this backbreaking work and then listen and respect women, as not even their equals, their superiors. Okay. Um, you know, uh, uh, I want to see them do all this work and listen to women, from that position, after doing all this sort of backbreaking work. I would love to see these dudes, you know, put, their work where their mouth is. Talking about, just throwing it out there. Oh, yeah, see, the problem is, the black man, he stopped respecting divine female principles and the magicalness of the black woman's essence. That's what the problem is. Okay, well, take all you hotep niggas that believe all this magical bullshit and go off and fix the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like how like it blows my mind at how anybody can feed into this bullshit. And again, they've been talking this dumb shit for the last, you know, freaking, 30, 40 years. This type of, magical hotepi bullshit. And I'm saying, okay, show us your works. Show us what you've done with this shit. But it's always a bunch of broke ass motherfucking magical niggas that live in some shitty ass. None of these niggas ever have any fucking money. They say this shit. The women's panties get wet, and stupidly the women go out here and they have babies by these motherfuckers. And then the women wake up to the fact that, you know, nothing has changed like 20 years down the road. Then they're jumping down brothers like my throat, because like I'm off somewhere, living the white lifestyle, and talking about how I'm a coon and I'm a Uncle Tom because, I didn't stop him from getting her pregnant, or I didn't, I wasn't there to be chosen, right? Or I'm not actively, building and fixing the black community, and they have all these services and things that they need, you know, and it's my fault because I didn't take out all the hotep niggas. Not only did I not take out the hotep niggas that these women, have flocked to the page, 40,000 of them. Okay, I didn't take out the Ray Rays and Pookies and the D Boys and all that other shit, right? So since I didn't go in there and purge, all this shit is going to be my fault, 20 years from now when these women wake up to the fact that these dudes have offered little to nothing but words and feel goodery and coping mechanisms and all this sort of woman stroke. And I am like too through with this shit. I mean, 932 comments. Love this. Here, fuck it. Let me go through and read the comments. We love you, Pharaoh. Yes, lovely. Thank you for recognizing us just as we do you. All you said are facts. How many actually feel what it's saying is true? I know I'm not the only one who kind of knew this since childhood, but didn't know how to express it in words the way he does. The divine energy has always been there. Love this. Let's buy young Pharaoh a building so he can teach. Y'all know they about to start limiting our access to the internet. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And what the fuck are we doing about that? Shouldn't the divine female energies prevent freaking this whole breakdown of net neutrality? Shouldn't they be able to move the storm, as Don Napoleon said? Like, to prevent all this shit from happening. Shouldn't they get internet signals just straight thin out of the air? Because the black woman, since her energies can guide the energies of the universe. Like, we shouldn't have any problem with our broadband connection, right? This is exactly why I love this young man. Clap, clap, clap. Boy, you better preach. I love you, Star Child. Every husband on the planet should watch this video. Thank you for the truth. And then what is this? Bastet is my divine mother. I don't even know who the fuck Bastet is. Yeah, that's right, nigga. You don't know who that is because you ain't woke, you ain't conscious. I came immediately to the comments, dropping bombs, mind blow, wow, 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 love you, Pharaoh. Keep them video coming. King, you're an inspiration. It says you're an inspiration to the old and new generation. I've learned a lot from watching your videos. I'm in tears. Thank you, Pharaoh. Say that then. Hubby literally said he tired getting blessed through me shaking my head. I don't channel anything. I naturally know stuff. Oh my god. I naturally know. See, this is. Oh my god. I swear it reminds me of that scene in fucking Gone with the Wind. You know, I believe it's hard winning a war with words, gentlemen. What does that mean to a gentleman? It means a great many things to a great many gentlemen, sir. Are you saying the Yankees can lick us? I'm saying very plainly they're better equipped than we are. They've got factories, shipyards, coal mines, and a fleet that can bottle up our harbors and starve us to death. All we've got is cotton, slaves, and arrogance. We don't want to listen to any renegade talk. And here she is. Here this woman is. I naturally know stuff. I naturally know stuff. Just imagine just how quickly it would be dismissed for a black man to just sit there and say, I naturally know stuff. I should be leading because I just naturally know stuff. You see, like this is what I'm talking about when I talk about how the black woman has really been, protected, in the black community with a lot of this sort of magical, this sort of giving women the benefit of the doubt. They're the rock, they're the foundation, they're the backbone, they're all this other stuff, right? I mean, really just giving them the benefit of the doubt where men constantly have to prove themselves. And if they so much as even slightly flounder, women are quick to try to, and this is why y'all niggas shouldn't be waiting. Right? And then the women will express that not only are they the leaders, but that they've naturally been leading through their divine female energies. And then when you ask to show the results of the divine femaleness, they say, well, our divine femaleness only works when you follow our lead and do all of the backbreaking work and get all this stuff done. So you have to channel getting things done through us, through our infinite wisdom, right? Through our essence and everything else, because we can't do it just simply by ourselves, right? So that way they absolve themselves of, again, any wrongdoing, right? If I point to, the community's been a failure underneath all this magical femaleness and everything else. Well, the community's been a failure because the black man, who, hasn't subscribed to this magical bullshit, which isn't even real in the fucking first place. That's why it's failed. Like, we are so goddamn magical. It's pathetic. And people want to wonder why the communities. But I don't want to participate in a community like this. I don't value a group of people who try to operate like this because I already know what you're going up against. I already know that you're going up against thermonuclear devices and aircraft carriers and F-35 jets and freaking all type of small arms, and black people don't even manufacture their own weapons. You know what I'm saying? If any other group wanted to eradicate black people off the face of the planet, they could do it with ease. With ease. And black people don't even bat an eyelash at that, because they survive off of hope and magicalness and this sort of, this spiritual essence, like they're in the movie Avatar or some bullshit like that. Ladies, take your role in society. The time is now. Oops, there it is. Thank you. Until you do right by me. The black woman is why I'm on earth. She's the reason why everything literally wakes up in the morning. I'm going to read that one again. The black woman is why I'm on earth. She's the reason why everyone literally wakes up in the morning. Ancestral memory at work. As Saturn comes into Capricorn, there will be a rise in black womb man. Womb man. Not woman. Womb man. You on fire, young Pharaoh. Never disappointed when I get your notifications. Young is jaw on point with this one. He's so intelligent for his age. Thank you for all your videos. Thank you so much, my brother. Clap, 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 clap. This topic has been liked, shared, and subbed. Thanks, sir. True, my brother. I love my black woman. There is no other woman that connects to me like the black woman. Infinite Waters also has a video talking about the black woman. Very true. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, King. Too smart for this planet. Fucking God. It's over. It's fucking over. The number of people who are on this shit versus the number of people who are on Dr. Claude Anderson shit or even Amos Wilson shit is fucking, this is retarded. Like, we don't have the numbers. We don't have the fucking numbers to do shit. If only more men realize this. Great job, Pharaoh. Tell them, Pharaoh. Another mic drop. Fantastic. Video fam. This is some good knowledge being spit. Good job, young Pharaoh, and I hope your channel continues to grow. Peace, God. Teach that truth, peace, love, and equality. Young Pharaoh, I am in the UK, and I just think you are a great teacher. Go hard. 24 Devils or Dusty Coons disliking. Namaste, young Pharaoh. I say, and that's fucking, what is this? Freaking Hindi. She comes on here with Hindi. Oh my God. I always said it. Let women rule this world and it will become a paradise. We the men failed all the way big time. Let me look at what the comments are in any of this. Glad to see a man agrees and some still have our backs. You're a breath of fresh air, thanks. Whoever it was, he knew the importance of women are the portal to bring life. I agree. Check, 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 check. Love it. I bet the Caucasians hate this educated nooka. LOL, keep it up, family. I love how you don't allow your ego to cloud your understanding. Thank you for valuing us and seeing that we have to work together versus allowing patriarchy to make you feel inferior if women are uplifted. We definitely have to learn to put our strengths together and become a powerful nation. See, this is why I really don't like women. This is why I really don't like women, especially black women, because of this sort of type of, like, we're black women, we just show the fuck up. Like, we literally just show up and we're awesome. We literally just, you men, you got to do something in order for us to respect you. But us, the universe made us awesome. What? I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. And it's because of that I love to see black women fall flat on their fucking faces. I love to see that shit. I love to see them fucking suffer when you got so many women running around here with this "I'm the baddest mofo ever" just off of fucking coming out of the fucking womb. Like, I mean, this is literally like that dude that was on the Judge Judy show that was like, she was like, "What do you do?" He was like, "I'm me. I'm me." I mean, just literally. I mean, I can't deal with them. I can't deal with them. Maybe I do need to, shut up and turn my videos off and just say fuck it, because I cannot deal with this. I can't deal with that. You out there trying to establish your career, doing this, doing that. You getting told, oh, that's Eurocentric. I don't need to really respect that, because you ain't really a god in your true essence, because, you went to school on some science shit, trying to learn the white man's knowledge and apply it in the white man's system, and therefore I don't respect now. See, I need a bean pie selling motherfucker in my life. I need a man that recognizes the true essence of the Afrocentric, Afro-Asiatic woman and recognizes how much she's a queen and how the black woman is the life giver of the universe. That's the only type of nigga that I could fuck with. Okay, go ahead and fuck with him. 20 years later, she's living in fucking poverty. You know, when it comes to, him doing stuff for her, he ain't doing shit for her. I mean, please. I mean, show me all these hotep bean pie selling motherfuckers that are happily married with they black queen, and have a nice home, and they got their kids going to a decent school, a nice environment, and everything. Oh, see, brother, that's what your problem is. Your problem is you too materialistic. You see, because we can live in the depths of the ghetto, in the hood, in the real black community where everything is real and we keeping it 100, right? And we on some wise Nubian type of shit. Yeah, that's how it's gotta be. You know what I'm saying? So you see me with my harem of ghetto bitches and multiple kids from multiple women. You see nigga, you just jealous of all this. So you's a Uncle Tom, you's a bootlicking Negro, brother. You don't have knowledge yourself. You don't have knowledge yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm just a bus driver. You know what I'm saying? But I got knowledge yourself, brother. You know what I'm saying? I got 9 kids I gotta feed. But see, I make it work. I make it work, brother. Because through my black queens, plural, through my black queens, I can make it happen, brother. I can make it happen. I can't fuck with a community like this. I can't function in that shit. I can't have motherfuckers like this as my neighbor. I can't have motherfuckers like this dating my daughter. I'd be damn near ready to kill somebody if she brought one of these type of motherfuckers home. Cause I already know they ain't about shit. They ain't gonna do shit. You're just pandering at this point. Black men ain't going to like this. I've always said, fuck the 48 laws of power, because it's the white man's ideology. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Everything these women don't like is patriarchy is white man's ideology. The pursuit of power is the white man's ideology. I mean, anything these women don't want to get with, all they gotta do, and this is the whole problem with the whole conscious community and all this hotep bullshit. If you want to literally character assassinate any black person and get the whole community to shift against them, all you gotta do is dismiss them by saying that's some white people shit, and most black people would be like, oh, he said that's some white people shit. I mean, it's, in other words, it's tantamount to all this Me Too bullshit. Want to get a white man fired? He touched me inappropriately. Sexual misconduct. Doesn't matter. His word against mine. And the company will come down and be like, well, sorry, we got to let you go, because too much heat. We don't care whether it's true or false. We just don't want to go through this whole process of ciphering out whether the allegations are true or not. You just have to go because we have to support the idea that, we don't support misogyny and the, sexual violation of women. So we have to let you go, even though, we're not going, we have no really way of denying or confirming that this even took place. The woman accused you, guilty until proven innocent, and that's all there is to it. And it's the same thing with all this, oh, that sounds like, the problem is you're a coon, you're an Uncle Tom, you subscribe to white ideology. That's what the problem is. Kill him, you know what I mean? I mean, literally, kill the heretic, the unbeliever, you know what I mean? And then the next thing you know, they treating you like the Arbiter in freaking Halo, you know. You don't believe in the great journey? No, the fucking Halo ring is a fucking death ring that sends out signals that kills all sentient life in the galaxy. That's what it actually does. No, it will take us to the great journey. We must activate the rings. Like this is literally what these motherfuckers is on. Oh, it's so stupid. I don't want to be in a community like this. I don't. This is the type of shit that makes me want to swirl it up. And be like that famous Brazilian painting with the dark-skinned grandmother and then the mulatto daughter, and then she gets with a white man, and then the grandchild's like fucking white, and just just let me fade, just let me disappear, because I cannot wrap my head around my descendants being a permanent underclass locked into a community that is just full of people who are magical as fuck. Meanwhile, other groups all around us are talking about literally not just in the spiritual sense, like black people talking about the cosmos and galaxies and all this other shit that like black people wouldn't even fucking know about, if it wasn't for, European science and Galileo and all this other fucking shit, right? They don't even have the means or even pursuing the technology to get them off of planet. Ain't no black people sitting around trying to, oh, let me figure out how to make this warp drive so that we could have FTL travel. Like, no. So some of you don't even know what FTL means, faster than light. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people, they talking all this conscious woke shit that they want to say, oh, that's Eurocentric, but everything that the person's saying, like, I'm sorry, it was Watson and Crick that discovered the DNA. It wasn't Jamal and Jones. Like, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they use the science to make themselves sound intelligent, but then they reject it at the same time by saying, "Oh, that's Eurocentric knowledge." Well, how can you use it at the same time you're rejecting it? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like it as a man of science, it is you have no idea the irritation of listening to somebody who doesn't know the science talk about the fucking science, who doesn't know shit about DNA, but talks about DNA. I mean, it's just it's cringeworthy. It's cringeworthy. It's like freaking Neil deGrasse watching, freaking the movie Gravity, right? You know, like example, I think all the satellites that are floating around the Earth, are they travel from east to west, not west to east. But in the film, they have it traveling from west to east, right? So that was like an irritation for him. Another example, like watching Star Wars, there's no sound in space because there's no compression waves because there's no fucking air. So lasers don't go pew 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 and all these fucking sound effects and shit like that. The only sound that you would hear would be of, like, if you were in a spacesuit, would be of an object, brushing against your spacesuit that would cause the air within the suit to vibrate, making a sound. But there's no sound in space. right? They got this right in freaking 1968 with the Space Odyssey. Hello, Dave. You know, it's just I can't, and it's so many women, black woman power. Keep bring it, my brother. We bout to get this god body a bullhorn. The young gods stay dropping it. Much love and respect for this. None but facts. I've been waiting on this, Pharaoh. Love you. Awesomeness. Here's one person. Is Pharaoh simping? um, let her lead ho at 28:55. Funny and true. Niche love. She co-signs this. He says some I guess at 28:55 he says let her lead ho. Because women are supposed to be. See, it's done. It's over. It's over. It's fucking over. You know what I mean? I've been spending, 10 years on this shit talking about how much patriarchy is fucking needed. You got women who want to sit around and they want to, blame black men, and we have huge swaths of the community that really think that it is black women's divine right, to run shit at the collective level. The black woman is goddess. Whoa, this real though. Too many times getting caught in that bullshit. Igbo households understand this and let women lead. The man is just the provider and protector. She runs the home. This is from Falcon Winged Libra. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? You can't do nothing with this. You cannot do anything with this. And I hate to make an excuse, for educated lames, because we got a lot of our own fucking bullshit, and a lot of us really don't want to be bothered to do anything, but we most certainly don't have the numbers, when it comes to this shit. The most you can do is handle your own personal business and well-being, and that's pretty much it. You know, um, shit. I barely get, every time I talk about firearms and self-defense, brothers ain't interested in that shit. Not in the numbers that they need to be. And I mean, and the thing is even if the men weren't on this shit, the fact that you have so many women on this shit, if a man comes through and he's trying to and he's operating from a patriarchal standpoint, the women, because these are core beliefs in these women, okay, like they're not gonna be like, oh my God, here's a white knight, let me get with the program. Like that's not how they're gonna respond to him. They're going to be like, no, there's something wrong with you black men because this is not the proper orientation. See, this bullshit is so bad because it's like trying to convince a Christian out of being Christian. And you already know how that goes. You try to convince a black person, a Southern Baptist from Georgia, that white Jesus ain't Lord and Savior. Go ahead and try to do that shit. And that's the same as trying to convince these women that again, women don't fucking lead. Men are the ones that build and maintain the physical infrastructure of a society. They're not going to do it and not be in control of that which they create. That's not going to happen. But these women think just off of the strength of, my divine female essence. See this? I mean, it's like, yes, we have colorism and we have brainwashing through the media and white girls and other races of women are more attractive. But I'm saying, you throw this on top of that, and it's like, this is just as bad as the fucking colorism. I mean, this alone will still have a man moving in the same direction that colorism will have him moving, which is to not deal with black women. And I'm not blaming black women. I'm not saying that it's their fault. I'm just saying, you know, I woke up out of the matrix into this bullshit, and it doesn't seem that there's any real way to turn it around because right now we're dealing with the core beliefs. People really believe, and they will fight you on this. You know what I mean? And you only got like a 10, 15 year window in the dating period. You know what I mean? And people are going to move in the direction of least resistance. You're not going to sit there and try to convince them, oh, I like you. I just need you to get off this bullshit and believe what I believe. Like, no, you're going to find somebody that believes what the fuck you believe. And I'm saying, even if those black people found each other, what you would be left with at the end of the day is you would be left with a divided community where you're going to have coons living comfortably, and you gonna have all the other black people living in the fucking ghetto, bitching and marching and protesting and going to church and talking about they magical hotepiness and all that other shit, you know. And it's like I'm just waiting for freaking white society and other non-black communities to just basically get sick of black people and fucking purge them. They have no defense. The Hotep nigga. Well, I mean, seriously speaking, what Hotep niggas are about self-defense or self-preservation? They're not. They're not. They think they're X-Men. They think they got magical powers. They think they're fucking Magneto. I mean, it's over, y'all. I hate coming on here sounding pessimistic, but I'm saying, but the views say it all. The views say it all. When you got people making videos and they talking real shit, and this video's only been up for what, 15 days, 40,000 views, ain't talking nothing but magical shit. Not even real shit. Not even some shit where you like it's like logically broken. Like, no, this is that like pseudoscientific, like you can literally pull it out of your ass type of bullshit. When I make those, funny voices and I'm joking around and everything, and I'm literally pulling stuff out of my ass, that's how easy it is to do it. You know what I mean? It's easy to confabulate some bullshit in order to justify whatever it is that you fucking want. It's easy to do that shit. But black people, we're so emotional. We're so like wanna be spiritual. It's so magical that and people really think this is our natural state of being, but we're all of the above. And it's like, there's no critical thinking here. You know what I mean? Like there's just this trying to speak shit into existence. Speak white supremacy out of existence. You know, speak infrastructure into existence without actually going out there and doing the manual hard work. Or thinking that, men are going to sacrifice themselves, in the name of, the essence of a woman, that benefits women but doesn't really benefit them. And if it doesn't benefit them, how dare you as a black man? You don't know your place. I don't know what else there is to say about this shit. I mean, I could just keep reading comments for days. Just days. Here's one. What is SO to you? I don't know what that means. Young Pharaoh. Black women are the only woman that can create any human life form on this planet. As we are entering this Aquarian age, I vow to be a protector, provider, and work with black women equally until I leave this planet. See, can't work with that. You cannot work with that. You cannot get men who think like that to take on the burden and responsibility when blame is to be dished out for their failures. And I'm saying a lot of the guys that end up co-signing this type of shit, they're raised by women who listen to men like young Pharaoh or have the belief system, of women being in charge, and they raise a bunch of bitch ass sons that, yeah, they give black women a bunch of praise and oh, I love the queen and black woman this and she's God and everything else like that. And half of them be out there, staring at the white girl in the lace stockings walking down the street with the, freaking ankle boots and shit, saying, God damn, right? They either doing that, looking at other races of women, or they're just powerless. But they think that, like cry Reese, that they can just go up there and say a bunch of nice pleasantries, and that's enough, for black women. As long as I'm dicking her down, as long as I'm saying a bunch of pleasant shit, she's gonna be happy and comfortable and cool with it, and that's all I gotta do. Despite the fact that I don't have no money, I don't have no power, I don't have no this, I don't have no that. I'm waiting for, and I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm saying, the women who actually understand how the world actually operates, maybe a couple of my female followers. I'm saying, if, let's just say, the numbers of the women who know how the game is played and how the system is played and how, societies and infrastructure and communities and patriarchies work, if they increased in number, I would love to see how these dudes would react, because I already know how they would fucking react. I just want to see it. Because I already know, once the women start talking about, yeah, but you're not offering anything, and they start trying to run that game, and they get to flapping their gums and shit like that. Oh, yeah, but you's a queen. And nah, nigga, you didn't hear what I said. You ain't providing shit. You ain't built nothing. Like, if they like came at, these hotep niggas the same way they come at educated lames, in terms of their powerlessness, I would love to see the reaction of these. Oh, see, sister, YouTube. All right, well, we already know what would be said. I mean, let's just bottle it and package it. They would quickly say you're a gold digger and you're focused on, Eurocentric shit, and then they would come in and throw the slam card on the table of you're whitewashed or Eurocentric or some shit like that. See how that has become the card to throw on the table. Right? If a black person ain't talking about pyramids and dashikis and grass skirts and some ancient Africa bullshit, and doesn't refer to ancient Egypt as Kemet, then you're whitewashed, and that's like the ultimate, silence. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to her. I mean, between this and the magicalness of Abrahamic religions and all that pacificity that comes with that shit, and then the one drop ruling to death, and you can't even identify which people are black or not, and all this, racial ambiguity, and I mean, just, I hate to be a pessimist, but this is why I don't have no hope when it comes to the shit. It's too much of this. It's too much of this. And the voices that speak against it get attacked and get silenced and get shut down. You know, that's what goes on. Right? Because you can clearly see, just based on the number of views, that the people who think and feel this way and think that this is appropriate, it's a lot of fucking people. It's a lot of fucking people. And I already know that most black men, even a black man is even half woke. Just half. Not 100%, just half woke. He's going to go out there and, okay, got to get my shit together, got to work with some other brothers, open up a business, yada, 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 right? He's out there busting his ass every day. And then he comes from any one of these women in this fucking comment section. You think he's going to sit there and tolerate that shit? Or you think he's going to sit there and deal with the freaking, the white secretary at his job or some shit like that, who's, patriarchal minded, probably on some traditional shit, probably maintains herself, goes to the gym, looks good and all that. That's what he's going to do. It happens all the fucking time. And then the women sit there, oh, you're just colorist and you're not conscious and you're not woke, and he's self-hating and everything else like that. Not realizing you got a lot of women that's on this bullshit. The black women are the, what is this, the new trannies, and the Kim Kardashian types are the new black women 2017. I have been saying this for a while. It's really sad. I don't know what that means. I love this black man. Black woman is unique. You gotta understand this truth. Oh my God, man. As though overstand wasn't enough. Now you have to like, they really think this sort of play on word shit is so sexy. They think they're so profound when they play on words, right? You know what I mean? It's not history, it's his story. You know, right? Like, I mean, just we're so fucking just we're so gone. We're so gone. I don't know if I should just keep going. I love this brother, brilliant king. I mean, it's just all women in this fucking. I mean, he has their ear. He has their ear. Let me guess, you saw Nasir Ross sneak dissing about the belief that the black woman is God. I bet this video gets a lot of hate. People reject the truth. Thanks, King. You're definitely winning. Just reading this shit, it makes me just not want to deal with sisters. I mean, it just doesn't. Because I know how the world operates. I don't have any delusions. I'm not magical. I understand that it's about economics and it's about, economics and superior military tactics. That's what it's about. You know, it's like, to me, it's like these people, like, do you ever watch the History Channel? Like, do you watch like World War I, World War II History Channel and like battles and shit and why one side lost versus the other? I really feel like that should be like, you know, um, standard part of education, which is understanding military warfare. Like, you gain so much knowledge from watching videos about military warfare, and combat. Oh my God, this is just teach, Infinite One, teach. I mean, just magical as fuck. Time the world can't. 100. These women are the real queens, and I hate. I'm in a time the world can't accept that it's accept, not EXCEPT, ACCEPT. Straight like are we Africans or Indians though? Question mark. What? I, this is why you're winning and people like Tommy is miserable. Can you please send us references to scientific articles? No, you don't have no references to scientific articles because nigga's magical. Pulling shit out of his ass, using big words, making you think, oh, you sure there's knowledge. End the gender war. We are too powerful for this. We got to end this. Black women and men are a threat. Facts. Speak on it. Women seem more intelligent. Henry Jackson. He's got 2 replies. Thanks for your positivity, King. If women are more intelligent, how the fuck is he a fucking king? Simply because he said that women are more intelligent? That makes him a king? Like, see what I'm talking about? You see how this shit contributes to like this sort of like it's not even reciprocal man stroking. It's like the man is in the position of a boy, and then the woman tells the boy that he's a king, but like he's a king with no kingdom. And then the women wonder why you get these dudes, running around not understanding their position relative to other groups of men or even internally within the black community. I swear, like I'm telling you, like brothers who get it, like seriously speaking, like you know, there really shouldn't be any issue freaking just taking over and ransacking the fucking community if we had more of us, like bigger numbers and everything, because these motherfuckers are stupid. They're stupid. They don't understand economics. They don't understand power. They don't understand control. They don't understand influence. Like they don't understand fuck how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Get you the freaking the enforcement arm and the economic base. Fuck how these motherfuckers feel. Make them your bitch. Make them your slave. Make them your whatever you want.
Just like how the white ruling class keeps all them poor white motherfuckers in check with, motherfuckers working in the goddamn coal mines and shit, and running around, this is America, and focusing on bullshit and patriotism and everything else like that. That's what the black, elite intelligentsia should be doing with the masses of black people. Because these motherfuckers is stupid. These are stupid. And the reality is if we don't manipulate their dumbasses, other groups will, and they've already have. So it's like, what's it gonna be? You know, you got to control the minds of all these idiots because they're idiots. It's just dumb. That's all there is to it. And unfortunately, I mean, I might have to give credence to the white folks that love to jump up and say, well, black people as a collective, they just have lower IQs. I read shit like this, I'm like, maybe we do. That's my video, SWP out.